Hi guys and girls, it's Russ from russrpti.com. Today we're going to answer a common question about protein supplements. We get asked this like every single day in my gym. What type of protein should I buy? What type of protein shake or powder should I go for? So we're going to show you today what to look for, right? A lot of people find out whether a protein works for them by simply wasting their hard-earned money on it for a couple of months, which I find that's not a very good method, and it's usually just because they don't know what to look for. As usual, okay, with the other videos we've done on supplements, there's not going to be any jargon, alright? There's going to be a simple demo showing you exactly what to look for, and if you grab your current protein right now, you'll be able to do this with me. Two things you've got to look for, okay? Just put this shake down. Most of the guys I know in the gym, when I ask them, you know, why did you buy your last tub of protein, it'll be one of 2 or 3 reasons. And that is, first of all, the packaging, you know, the brand or the big hyped up statements about what it could do for your muscle growth or tone. Secondly, I would say that the price, it's always helpful, right? And thirdly, how many grams of protein it tells you you're going to get in each shake. Now there might be a few guys out there thinking they were okay when we said the first two, because we all know we do that, but we all know it's wrong, but we still can't resist. You know, even I used to do it, buy something because it tells you you're going to, I don't know, get results easier. But the third one, how much protein you get in each shake, is usually when I say that to people, they're thinking, I thought that was how you were supposed to pick, and honestly it's not. What we're looking at here, if we're looking at protein shakes, okay, we're not going to look at all-in-ones and stuff. We're looking to get quality protein, so we're not going to look at carbs or fat or creatine or glutamine, anything you get for all-in-ones. We're just going to look at straight protein shakes. And I'm going to show you the 2 things you've got to look for on your protein package now, alright? Do this if you're thinking about buying a new one. You'll be able to test it online by looking at the ingredients. So first of all, before we do any of that, work out what you want. Do you want to get bigger? Do you want to get more toned, more defined, or do you want to lose weight? Just by doing that, you'll eliminate about 50% of the market, okay, 50% of the confusion, because each protein is designed for a specific reason. So there's no point in you taking one called, you know, Get Massive if you don't actually want to get massive, right? So that common sense can get you some of the way here. Right, now that we've got our protein in front of us, okay, I want you to skip past all the hype, skip past even how much protein, how much fat and all that that's telling you that's got in each serving. I want you to look at the ingredients, alright? When you're looking at the ingredients, the very first ingredient is going to tell you what type of whey protein that is contained within your supplement, alright? It's going to be one of 3 things usually. It's either going to be whey protein isolate, hydralised whey protein isolate, or whey protein concentrate, right? It should be one of those 3 things usually. Whichever one it is going to determine, first of all, how good that protein is straight away, alright? So we'll be able to know in about 20 seconds how good yours is. If you have hydralised whey protein isolate as the first ingredient, the main ingredient, gold star, alright? That's the purest type that we currently have available on the market. Usually it leads to like protein of like over 90% as well, so you literally cannot top that at the moment. If you have whey protein isolate, that's the next best thing, silver star. To be honest, not a lot of difference. It's just that hydralised whey protein isolate is broken down into smaller fragments, so it can basically get digested faster. But to be honest, if you're using whey protein isolate, it's still awesome. All right. If it's whey protein concentrate, it's a tough one. I don't want to say it's bad. It isn't bad. You know, it's far, far, far better than having nothing after your workout, right? But whey protein concentrate tends to be nowhere near as pure, okay? And it generally leads to protein of like 70%-ish, 70 to 80%, but we have known some brands be as low as 35% protein, which is crazy when what you want is a protein shake, right? So if you have whey protein concentrate, first of all, if it's all you can afford, you know, as I say, it's way better than nothing at all. But if you can afford to look around, that would be the first sign, okay? I will be looking at something else right now. Secondly, as I was saying before, it's not about how many grams it's telling you you've got in each serving, okay? Because look more at sort of the percentage. What I want you to do is, on the back of the pack again, should be just round about where we were looking, it'll tell you the size of each serving in grams, okay? For instance, just going to use a round number here. If each serving was 100 grams and you then look a little bit below that, it'll tell you how much protein is in each serving. We've got a 100 gram serving, 100 gram shake, but there's only 50 grams of protein. That means that protein is only 50%, which is quite bad. Now the servings and the protein amount, I've just made that up, right? I've just used 100 grams. There's probably no way you're going to ever have a protein where it's 100 grams a serving. I picked that because it's a round number. Generally, it would be something like a serving of, 28 grams and protein of 25 grams. But if you guys think I can work that off, that percentage off the top of my head, I mean, you're forgetting, I'm a fitness instructor. No, of course, I'm only joking. That's about 90%. If you can get above, I can't believe I did that. If you can get above 80%, it's generally considered a really good, a really strong protein supplement. All right, so do that maths now. Do it now with one that you either own right now or that you're thinking of switching to, and start doing that every time you see one of those new hyped up. This is the best source of protein, this will get more protein than any other thing into your body after your workout. Just skip past all that and just do that maths, okay? Do them two things. Just doing that will probably save you quite a bit of money this year, okay? Do that on the one which you currently own, and it should give you an indication of maybe why it's not giving you the kind of results you're after. It could maybe even help you to change to one which you get better results from. Alright, but see, a lot of people ask me to recommend specific brands, and I'll never do that really, because different things work for everybody, you know what I mean? One thing which works for some guy will not work for another guy, because usually he wants different things. So I generally teach people how to do the maths, how to work it out for themselves, and you can see how easy that is. But when you take a look around the exercise and fitness world, you'll also see how quickly people overcomplicate it, often just to try and make themselves look or feel smart, but it's very easy to work out how much protein you're getting from your protein shake. And if that's all you're using it for, if you're just looking for a straight source of protein, you're not too fussed about the carbs or the fat because they are quite easy to get into your diet elsewhere, then it is that simple to just work it out. Alright guys, I've got to go and sink this protein shake for this afternoon before it goes weird. So I'll see you guys later. You can catch me on Facebook, search for Russ PCI, and click like on there, and you'll get weekly tips like this from me when I'm not in the gym. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye bye.